tense here at Donington Park. We've already had one race in the Thundersport 600. This is the final one we're going to be seeing, and it all counts on this for Rob and Gary, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Rob Hoyles really wants this. You know, he's so tense and he's really wanting this. Do or die for him. I mean, Gary May is looking a bit smug with everything. You saw their faces on the podium, and they didn't want to be next to each other, so it's all for this one. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Well, hold on to the edge of your seats. The racing's about to begin.
Thanks very much, Jenny and Steve. And there we see Gary May on pole position. Almost taste that championship, can't he? There alongside him, Rob Hoyles. And they're the two main protagonists, Jonathan Lodge and Jenny Timothy, of course, completing that front row. Cliffy Hamilton, Josh Cagle, Rude Cotton and Sam Middlemas on the second row, but red lights on. Out they go and away for the final run in 2008. Go Thundersport 600 now. Will it be Hoyles? Will it be May? Well, it looks like Rob Hoyles with the advantage at Redgate for the first time of asking. Well, we did say earlier, Ian, that Rob Hoyles really did need to pick up 2 wins. What an electric start, though. Jenny Timothy got away well, and once again, Josh Cagle.
And a big incident there at the back of the field. That was a nasty-looking incident in the Craner curves.
Yes, I think Billy Hunnam and Callum Laidlaw, the two riders involved there, and certainly just been clipped by the machine there, and of course red flags out. Oh yes, look at that. That is a very unpleasant incident, and they are rattling on a fair old rate of knots there, Ian, aren't they?
Yes, not a place you really want to fall off, although vast amount of runoff area, but well, everybody back on the grid and waiting for the restart, so we've got to do it all over again.
And once again, Rob Hoyles seems to get that start nailed, but Jenny Timothy's getting away well as well. And once again, Josh Cagle, another good start. But it looks like Jenny is going to be first into Redgate, and it is indeed. And how long she's going to stay there, because Rob Hoyles is up around her ears, but just charging down the Craner curves. Another great start there, Ian.
Yeah, and it is Rob Hoyles that comes out in front from the run down Hollywood and Craner curves. He held the outside line and just kept the power on and took the lead. And there, well, Cliffy Hamilton and Luke Tansley in there as they stream through into McLean's. And Sam Parry out on the 600 machine. We've seen him winning the Street Fighter B class a couple of times this season, having a run out on the Pucker 600.
Yep, a lot of riders. It's almost an end-of-term feeling, isn't it? Using this last event to get out on maybe machinery they're going to be trying out for next year, but still trying out for the championship. It's Rob Hoyles up the front. Gary May has worked his way through into second. Then it's, look at that, Jonathan Lodge chasing hard after Jenny Timothy. Jenny trying to consolidate that third place after that superb start. She's chasing Gary May. Then it's Jonathan Lodge, Josh Cagle. Fantastic effort in each of the starts they've had today.
Yeah, and Sam Middlemas just getting up past Sam Parry there, and Cliffy Hamilton involved. But look at this at the front, Gary May closing down on Rob Hoyles, and Jenny Timothy and Jonathan Lodge going with him this time.
Yeah, another good ride from Jonathan Lodge. I think he'd like to stay a little bit closer in touch with the leaders this time through. But look at this, the battle up the front. Rob Hoyles, well, we saw him being hounded by Gary May earlier on, and then Gary nicked through into the lead that he wasn't to lose. And this, the battle behind, fantastic frenetic stuff. Rude Cotton once again on that 66 Yamaha in the thick of it. But look at this, Gary May, and a real long look across there at Rob Hoyles, as though to say, this is me, mate, I'm coming through. Big old wiggle of the rear end there, but the two of them just allowing Jenny Timothy and Jonathan Lodge to close up. And then this great action behind. Rude Cotton's in there. Josh Cagle, of course, Sam Middlemas. Wonderful battle, but up the front, Jonathan Lodge on the Earnshaw's Yamaha, still in touch.
Yep, fourth place for Jonathan Lodge. Jenny Timothy now closing in on the back of Rob Hoyles. Gary May just put in a couple of bike lengths between them on that run down through Craner curves. But Rob Hoyles, you have to say, he started the season being well behind Gary May on outright speed, and at the end of the year he's really matching him pace for pace.
Yes, some close action there further back. I think that's certainly Emmett Burke involved, one of the riders involved there, but here's the leaders. Now look at this, it really has closed up, hasn't it? Gary May then in front, Rob Hoyles in second, but Jenny Timothy really closing them down, and Jonathan Lodge coming with her. So we've got a real four-way for this one. Fantastic scrap. Jonathan Lodge taking a much wider line on the exit of Goddards, but look at Jenny Timothy. She's going to have a look down the... No, thought she was just going to run up the inside there of Rob Hoyles' machines. They went down into Redgate. Didn't quite work for her. Again, though, Ian, the more those three having fun, enjoying themselves, fighting it out, it's just slightly relaxing Gary May. He's up the front where he loves to be. One of these riders who does love winning from the front.
Yeah, and used to winning as well is Nathan Pallett, but as we said earlier, first time out on the 600, down the order, but we'll be seeing him on that bike next year.
Excellent. Now, a couple of slow machines to deal with. Gary May does it well, but look at Jenny Timothy. She did that beautifully. She lined up Rob Hoyles there, and Rob will be miffed. He's going backwards at the moment. He needs to recover, and that was superbly done by Jenny Timothy. She does look, she's not just a neat rider, she looks at the moment very, very confident, doesn't she?
Yeah, certainly one of the bright prospects in 600 racing, and great to see Jenny up there scrapping with these guys, but Rob Hoyles now has to fight back into the old hairpin, and fight back indeed he does, just going past Jenny on the run up to Starkey's.
Yeah, Jonathan Lodge, good to see him still attached. He dropped away from the lead battle in the earlier race, but he's right with him now. And Jenny Timothy there, she's absolutely, well, she couldn't be flatter on it, could she? Absolutely on the tank there. And there's a retirement up at Coppice. The marshal's just clearing that machine. I think it might have been Dean Brown up there. He's Kawasaki, but there's Gary May once more in amongst the tail enders, but the battle behind them, fantastic stuff, and all of them in with a genuine shout. But I reckon we can confidently say, as they start their final lap of the season, that this could be another championship for Gary May.
It's certainly looking that way at the moment, isn't it? The back markers last time around just getting Gary May that little bit of air that he needed, and then Rob Hoyles and Jenny Timothy scrapping over second. But look at Rob Hoyles, he's absolutely on it, and Jonathan Lodge coming through, putting a big move on Jenny Timothy there through the old hairpin.
Yep, oh, Jenny will not be pleased with that. She'll be straight back at him. Tell you what, Rob Hoyles had the fastest lap in the earlier race. He's just set the fastest lap in this one. So in terms of outright speed, he's been absolutely where he needs to be. But Gary May has that track position. He's got that lead. Look at Jenny Timothy fighting back. Jonathan Lodge just running it maybe a little wide at Coppice, and Jenny just underneath, and here she comes down under the bridge. I think she's going to, well, will she hang on to that third place as Gary May, already the Thundersport GP1 champion, looks as though he's going to add a second championship to the roster. Checker flag out. Gary May is Thundersport 600 champion. Rob Hoyles finishes. Yes, Gary, we'll have a piece of that. Rob Hoyles in second. Jenny Timothy grabbing third place back then from Jonathan Lodge. He was fourth. Josh Cagle fifth. Sam Middleman sixth. Rue Cotton was seventh. Cliffy Hamilton eighth. Sam Parry ninth. And Luke Tansey a good 10th place. And a very happy champion, Gary May, top of the podium.
Third in the Thundersport 600 race. Jenny Timothy, you've had a great year with us. You've popped in and you've taken some good trophies off us, and you must have had a good year.
Yeah, I've had a brilliant year. It's been nice to do some of the Thundersport rounds. Really enjoyable, good racing.
And obviously you've been in BSB and you've been doing a bit of everything, and got good plans for 2009?
Yeah, I'm hoping the same again, British Supersport, or being well, definitely, and hopefully a few more Thundersports as well.
Well, it's great to have you with us, and we'll look forward to seeing you next year as well.
Thank you very much, cheers.
Rob, it's always very difficult to do these interviews because you've done so well for the entire season, and just on that final race, just pipped to it, weren't you, really?
Disappointing I haven't won the championship, but to be honest, you know, I think, to be honest, the best team and the best rider won overall.
Winner of the Thundersport 600 race and the champion of Thundersport 600. You've taken this title as well as GP1. That's what you came here to do, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a long year, a lot of miles. I mean, obviously doing both races, both classes. At Cadwell Park, I think I did 360 miles, so I've done a lot of laps. It has made it a long year, and Rob's not made it easy for me either. You know, he's taken the battle right to the end, and I had to pull out all the stops here today. You know.
It's been a great year, and you've provided us with some great racing action. Are you a bit tired now? Is it time to put your feet up for the winter?
Yeah, I need to repair myself. I went to the chiropractor's, had some injections in my spine and stuff over the past couple of weeks. Cost me about 1,800 quid because I just couldn't hold the bars up, pins and needles. I had a trapped nerve in my spine, so on. Got that sorted, and it's been brilliant today, so I'm over the moon with that. I want to say thank you to Dynatech for building a brilliant engine, RP Motorsport, my dad, Mickey, Mum, everyone who's helped out this year in the team. It's been brilliant. Pro bike, you know.
Well, Gary, you've been a fantastic champion, and thanks for all the racing you provided us with in 2008.
Yeah, might like to see you next year as well.
Thanks very much, Gary.
Cheers.
Good news. Final championship